thanks to mailboxes, etc. Today we're looking at the issues companies can face when shipping or transporting goods. And I caught up with Mike Gratton, who's managing director of mailboxes, etc. So the main factors then, if a business has to send or ship goods, what are they?
Nick, I think it's first of all worth saying that the market itself is over 10 billion in terms of spend. So it's a huge market, growing all of the time. People shipping goods online, growing. There's no wonder there's multiple challenges. Some are the way that people package the items. Some is, let's say, the choice of carriers that are out in the market, knowing which one to choose. Another big one is international trade. If you think this is a growing market, but internationally there are some restrictions of how people can trade and some things they need to do. So those are some of the challenges. How do they grow into new markets, sell their goods all over the world, but also how do they package and what type of carriers can they choose?
How damaging can it be for companies when goods take a long time to arrive, or indeed if delivery isn't that reliable?
Unfortunately, Nick, it can be instant. Maybe not what all your listeners want to hear that ship goods. So delays can be of a high impact. And so it's really important that you use a carrier that will deliver on time, where you get tracking, visibility, also good customer services, good aftercare to help you through that process.
And is there an issue with unavailability sometimes or unreliability?
There is. Look, it depends, again, what carrier partner you may choose, but also what the customer or business does in terms of packaging or labelling the items correctly. There can be some simple mistakes, mislabeling, putting the wrong address on. These types of things can all compound the problem of late deliveries.
Now, you've referenced international work. How do companies keep across customs requirements around the globe?
Since 2020, there was over 270,000 companies that registered for the first time in terms of trade, international trade, the customs declarations, the forms that they need to fill out. We hope that companies can spend more time focused on growing their business than dealing with these types of issues. But unfortunately, this can be a barrier to trade internationally. So it's important to find an expert or a team that can support you with international delivery.
Well, you mentioned it, a bit like the ashes, delivery is everything. So what can companies do to ensure safe delivery?
Let's say you need the shipping to be precise, not just the box itself, but what's inside the box. So to ensure that the things aren't moving around and being broken, other things you can do is have labelling. For example, signs that say this way up or fragile, handle with care. These things are important. Again, I would stress the importance of tracking the item to make sure that it's delivered on time.
Any further tips or advice you can give?
People need to understand what their needs are, not both here today, but also in the future. Their shipping needs, how they're going to grow, the type of customers they want to acquire, and then find the partner that makes sense for that type of shipping profile, that has the expertise, the knowledge, the know-how to support you. And at Mailboxes, etc., we have over 140 stores across city centre locations and towns with over 30 years' experience in the UK. So we know a thing or two about this and can help.
Mike, thanks. Mike Gratton, you're Managing Director of Mailboxes, etc. And for more information, head to lbc.co.uk.